Hello Wolfpack and welcome to a TBL team builder guide, not guide, I don't even know what it is. It's the team builder for our week 7 battle. Yes, we have had 6 battles so far. This week we are versing the Wisconsin Whimsicotts. I've realised that the the logo got a little bit out of sync. Basically I'm re-recording this because I am an idiot and I forgot to add my mic to it last time, so I didn't actually get any volume. I didn't get my speaking. All you could do is read my lips, which I don't know. I don't know. You wouldn't really want to do that. So yeah, versus the Wisconsin Whimsicotts. I've got a slightly different layout this week, and I want your opinion. We'll definitely have it next week. But if you like this layout more than the old one, it just gives me kind of more opportunities to kind of look at things and deal with everything on one screen. Sorry, I'm not feeling very well. I've been really like snotty and sneezing and horrible quite a bit, and obviously my hair is a complete mess. But who cares? Who cares? I care. I don't care. Do I care? I don't know. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about our week 7 battles. So this week we are in the Wisconsin Whimsicotts between Victini, Garchomp, Alakazam, Milotic, Aerodactyl, Umbreon, Blaziken, Alolan Raichu, Barbaracle, Togedemaru, and Mega Abomasnow. All sorry, I just burped. I hope that is so unprofessional. Yeah, that's quite a scary team. I think the Victini and Garchomp combination is huge, especially if one of them is Scarf. That just means so much more. I won't lie to you, as I'm recording this, I have actually had the battle already, so I do know kind of what went down. I will talk about it a little bit before I post the actual battle because I'm having to re-record it because a lot of issues happened during the recording. But I will let you know about that during the actual battle, which go and check out because that'll be out either tomorrow, today, or it'll have been out for ages, depending on when you're watching this, because I know some of you guys don't actually watch these as soon as it comes out, or you watch it a couple of days later. So hopefully the battle will be out or coming out shortly. Be linked in the description below, so go and check that out now. Not now, watch this and then go check it out. So yeah, the Victini Garchomp is scary, the Milotic and Umbreon, both incredibly bulky. You can see the Umbreon being especially defensive, you can see the Milotic being defensive. Aerodactyl sets rocks, it taunts, it just is annoying. Mega Abomasnow is just kind of fat. It has snow warning as well, so we do get the hail coming down. And yeah, Mega Abomasnow can be a little bit of a pain sometimes, so we do have to be cautious of that. I'm sorry if I sniff a lot and I sound kind of nasal. It's just because of this kind of cold I'm getting. Again, literally, I've had like 4 since I've been back home. Like, so what is that? What even is that? I'm gonna undo my zip a little bit actually because I'm feeling a little bit warm. No, it's just it felt very tight around my neck. But yes, let me know about this layout. That's the first thing I want you to do. Like, comment that right now. Like, go down, comment, listen to me chatting, and yeah, that was disgusting. That was disgusting. Disgusting things are happening. I probably shouldn't be doing webcam, but I am. Okay, so let's get on to the teams. I don't want to make this one too long a one. So our team this week, we have Tapu Koko with Life Orb, Electric Surge as his ability, obviously, because that's the only release one. And then Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam, Roost, and U-Turn. So Thunderbolt does a lot to the Aerodactyl. It can deal with the Victini. It can hit the Alakazam quite well. It can hit the Milotic really well. It can hit Umbreon, but we have Dazzling Gleam more for the Umbreon. So we have Dazzling Gleam, Umbreon. Can't think. Mega Abomasnow it kind of hits as well because it's not got that minus. The not very effective. I couldn't figure what it was for a second there. Also hits the Garchomp really well. Roost is obviously to heal up our HP because, you know, sometimes it's going to be a little bit of an issue. And then U-Turn is specifically there to get us out of some tight scraps, but it can also do some chip damage on the Victini, the Umbreon, and the Alolan Raichu, which I think we are going to need in case that Alolan Raichu comes. Just because it can be quite a scary mon if I don't prep it, especially with Komao being here. And we're running max special attack and max speed with a naive nature this week, sorry. So more speed and less special defense. I believe, like, I can't actually remember thinking back, but I think the Alolan Raichu was 100% taken out by a U-turn if it was in a naive nature rather than a timid nature. So we went for naive this week. Then U-turn, yeah, obviously would do a little bit more damage. I've gone for the max speed just in case we get the Alakazam, just because we do need that. They're both base 130, so that can be problematic there. Surge Surfer alone and Raichu, I'm not sure what his speed would be, but it would be really fast. And special attack on Max, just because, you know, we want to do as much damage as possible. I did make a last minute change to this. I can't actually remember what I changed. I think I changed Air Balloon. This was a very, very last minute change. I literally changed it like half an hour before the match, if that, when I wasn't quite thinking straight properly. So that did happen. So I did make it a little bit of a change. And I also changed Komao as well. Yeah, so I'll go on a bit more on that. I'll explain that at the start of the actual battle, and I will talk about it at the end a little bit as well, because of I think I will need to talk at the end of this one. I'll just explain a couple of bits and bobs. Yeah, so we have our second Pokemon. Let me just get through here. Our second Pokemon is Komao. I did change this, I believe, to the Autotomize set we ran in week 2, very last minute as well. But I initially planned to have Choice Scarf, Bulletproof, with Clanging Scales, Focus Blast, Flash Cannon, and Flamethrower. Max Special Attack, 220 speed, because I believe after a... Well, actually, no, I believe that outsped everything, including the Alakazam at that with the Choice Scarf, sorry. And then we put 36 in HP, because screw it, just chuck it in there. Modest Nature, so more Special Attack and less attack, so not quite hitting as hard. Well, no, hitting quite hard, but we're not hitting as hard as previous weeks where we've had the Life Orb with Autotomize, except I did change it to the Life Orb Autotomize set. So, yeah, we had Clanging Scales, Focus Blast, Flamethrower, and Autotomize. I think we actually had max speed EVs in the end. I did just make a last-minute change, which actually it did mean something. Whether it meant the good thing or a bad thing, I will let you watch the battle to find out. I won't highlight it probably until after the battle. Just because there was a moment where it would have been important to have had more or less speed. I will say where the speed did definitely count. But yes, we have that Komao. It's hopefully going to destroy a few things this week. Komao is like one of my favorite mons on this team. Like, it's so awesome. Its special pull isn't that great, but it's just kind of a versatile mon. Definitely interested in running it as physical. Next week looks really good for physical. I've actually already made it all because I'm recording this the day before it goes up. And I'm having my match tonight, which is the night before it goes up. So yeah, we're gonna be running a physical set next week. So spoilers, but yes, that's gonna be interesting. Oh, the ones in blue are the ones that I think are coming. I didn't outline that. I don't think the ones that I think are coming are the ones in blue. So Victini, Garchomp, Milotic, Aerodactyl, Umbreon, and Mega Abomasnow. I think those are kind of the 6 best mons on the team. Alakazam could come instead of Mega Abomasnow, I think. I can't... Sorry, that's just horrible. I hate hiccuping so much, and it happens all the time. And we have Scizor with a Scissorite with Technician, Technician, obviously, as its ability, because that's what it gets. Scizor with the Scissorite, because obviously it's a Mega Scizor that I drafted. And then we have Swords Dance, Bug Bite, Bullet Punch, and Super Power. So Swords Dance is to set up our attack. But Bug Bite is a strong stab Bug-type move, which I believe is here for Alakazam, Umbreon, and Mega Abomasnow. Along with the Alolan Raichu, it can do damage on, and then the Bullet Punch is just there for the priority. It can do a few things there. Super Power there for Togedemaru and Barbaracle. Also the Umbreon as well, if I need that little bit extra. I believe that it gives a little bit more than Bug Bite. I think, off the top of my head, I can't actually remember the calcs. But yeah, we've got max HP, max attack on this thing, well, 248 HP, sorry, and 252 attack from the Adamant Nature, so kind of similar to how I've been running Scizor every week so far. Kind of getting a bit bored of running Scizor this way, so I think in the next couple of weeks we will see a little bit of a variance on Scizor. And yeah, it's just here kind of for the extra damage. Don't want to see the Blaziken or Victini with it, because honestly that's going to cause so many issues. That's going to have a lot of rough times. And next up, we have my boy. We have the MVP from last week. We have Arcanine. Arcanine was a huge credit to the team last week. I ran it defensively, and it honestly withheld so well. If you haven't checked out the battle, go check it out, because honestly, Arcanine is the best doggo ever. Arcanine is the 100% most amazing doggo. And this week we have Leftovers, Intimidate, Flare Blitz, Crunch, Morning Sun, and Extreme Speed. I did consider running Will-O-Wisp, but I didn't really think there was any kind of warrant for it. except for the Garchomp, and I was like, the Garchomp would still take us out of Earthquake, even if it's burnt, so I was a little bit like, there's not really much worth in it. Although I'm not sure off the top of my head, actually, if I'm right in thinking that. I think I had to... Yeah, no, actually, I think I didn't do it because the Garchomp would take us out with Earthquake, and we were guaranteed to be slower, so that was why I think that happened. Crunch is there for the Psychic types that are on this team, mostly. Extreme Speed is just for that priority, just in case we're just off the kill, and it can take it out. Morning Sun to heal ourselves back up. And then we have max HP, max defense with an Impish Nature, so more defense and less special attack. Did initially want this as Adamant. Honestly, it didn't make any difference in the match, so it could have been Adamant, it could have been Impish, but yeah. And then 4 EVs and attack, just because we want that Flare Blitz, Crunch, Extreme Speed to do a little bit more damage, like ever so slight, but it does. And this is here for the Mega Abomasnow as well. The Flare Blitz obviously does a lot of damage, kind of, to most things, even if it's resisted, just because Flare Blitz is such a strong move. Leftovers to get some healing there, and Intimidate to hopefully decrease the attack on some of those mons, especially if it's a physical Victini. This is mostly here for Victini as well, because Victini can be annoying. Victini can be so annoying, and I don't think it can learn any ground-type attacks, so hopefully Arcanine should be fine. And next up, we have Porygon 2. Porygon 2 coming every week so far, I think. I think Porygon 2's been in every single week. I think Como might have been every single week, and I think Donphan's been in every single week, maybe. Don't think Sizzle came in week 1, so yeah, we've got Porygon 2 here with Everlight and max special defense, max HP with a calm nature, so running it especially defensive this week. And we've got Recover, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball, and Ice Beam running the 3 attacks this week. It has such variance. All of these attacks hit really well. I think the only thing that isn't being hit like super strong is the Blaziken, which I believe Thunderbolt still does a great deal of damage to, but I think everything else is being hit. As you know, the Umbreon isn't, but everything else is being hit super effectively. We've got Trace there to try and stress some abilities. If I can get the Umbreon synchronized, maybe even Magic Bounce on Alakazam. Garchomp's Rough Skin, all that kind of stuff I would really like to have. Then we've got max HP and max special defense with a... Oh, I've already said that. So yeah, like that's just pretty self-explanatory. Porygon 2 is such a cool one. I love it so much, and I've had so much fun with it. But yes, we have our final mon, which is Donphan. Donphan has been quite good to us, actually. Donphan's been pretty good. Donphan got the Rocky Helmet and Sturdy this week again. Just because the Rocky Helmet, I think, is more likely to be activated with Donphan. I don't know why I feel like that, but I just do. I've got the feeling. We're not bringing rocks this week. We're not bringing rocks. We brought rocks every single week, and I think I've only set it up like once or twice. So, yeah, that's not happening this week. We've got Earthquake, Knockoff, Seed Bomb, and Gunk Shot. Seed Bomb is there for the Milotic. Gunk Shot is there just for general damage across the board. Kind of regret not bringing Play Rough. I think I even said that in the original team builder I made, that I did regret not putting Play Rough on it, specifically for the Umbreon, because that would have been so much nicer, and also the Garchomp as well. We didn't have a huge amount for the Garchomp, but I think having Play Rough on there would have been a little bit nicer. And EVs, we got 248 HP, 252 attack, with an Adamant Nature, some more attack, less special attack, and 8 EVs in special defense. Just trying to raise up the special defense ever so slightly. Yeah, this thing has got quite good coverage for a lot of things. Don't obviously want to see it with Mega Abomasnow or Milotic, but Milotic, if it's kind of stuck there, it can Seed Bomb, which it was my thoughts. And yeah, that's the team for this week. I know this has been quite a short team builder, but I don't really want to spend ages recording this, considering I have to edit and upload this tonight as well. Yeah, like, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Do check out the battle video that'll be out tomorrow or whenever you're watching this. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you've had a good one, and I will see you soon.